The bee is a solitary animal. Take the simple camel. It doesn't look like much. You might think it's just kind of a horse that has humps. But when you dive deeper through the mindset of an astronaut or a beekeeper, you can see that this mighty beast has a lot to teach us. Camels were invented. It was in 1986 that the first camel. Oh, sorry. The first camel was seen in 1991 at the World's Fair in Chicago. People didn't know what it was, what to do with it, how it was ridden, what would it eat. Nothing was known. But over time, certain people, they call them scientists, delved deeper and found out many different aspects of this mighty beast. We now know it produces milk, drinks water. I want to talk to you about the bee, but to do that, I need to talk. Sorry. So dumb. Before I can tell you about the bee, I must first... Before I can talk to you about the bee, I must first turn to the mighty animal of the Arabian camel. Now, before I can embark on our mission to save the bees, I must first tell you about the camel. Beekeeping 101. All right. The basics of beekeeping. Mis on?
Jaa.
Läks kaldu?
Jaa.
Ma pean nii hoidma? Otse täiesti. On see näha ka, et see on...
Jaa.
Yeah. The basics of beekeeping. A classical movie follows the three-act structure, which is the American. The three-act structure has been in use in Hollywood for many years. Picasso was known to be an admirer of painting. This is not one of his. This is something I found, but mida ära keerata tegelikult, sest et mi fucking mikker on ka siin. What else is funny? When people... Oh! Teed pausi ju?
Ei, ma üritan lihtsalt puhkan oma sõrmi. Aga ta on samas asendis.
There is a reason why camels don't grow in London or in New York. There is a reason why camels don't grow in London or in New York. It is simply not sustainable. They need the desert. In order to tell the other bees where the honey is, bees do something incredible. They dance. Camels do not. All right.
Võib-olla minu arust see oli ülihea see, et enne kui ma pean rääkima nendest biidest, siis räägin kaamerist. Aga seda, et kuidagi võib-olla seda just mingit inspiratsiooni asja tuua.
Oh, yeah.
Sest et siis see masterclass ongi see põhimõtteliselt, vaata, et sa ainult haibid ennast ja teisi. Võid haipida kaamreid.
The first time I really learned how to communicate, it was by observing the animals near me. The camel, the bee. There is something royal to them, something that I wish to give to you. I have written things, I have talked to other people, I've talked and seen scientists in their workplace. The act of communication is similar to the mating rituals of a camel, or the desire, may we say lust, of a bee for honey. The fuck? The written word, huh?
Ei, mulla läks kord paigast. Nii, nüüd.
1918, the birth of the written word. I have based most of my life on the life of this mighty animal you see. I need to be more cocky and arrogant. I have based most of my life on the life of this mighty animal you see before you. The sneaky camel.
The regal. Maybe.
The regal, yeah, it was like... This animal, you see the picture of it, you're like, what is this? Well, let me tell you. Camels knew how to communicate way before humans did. Before we had humans, we had camels. Before we had the written word or any spoken tongue, we had the camels. Bees are in between there. God, I can't finish this. This is so dumb. Alright, let's just keep this here. And I'll move on to other things. The Kennedy assassination had a deep impact on my life. When the Twin Towers fell,
Too soon.
the Second World War, after the first one, okay.
Sa võid võib-olla mingi teise pildi võtta hoopis. Et kui sa mingi random asjast räägid, siis võib-olla lihtsalt mingi vaheldus.
Ja ma panen seda ära praegu, ma arvan. Iga päev pita. Yes, I've done a lot of different things. I'm certainly talented in my field. But I do have to say, I think there is a small percentage of this that might have been luck. That might have been a couple of $1 million that my dad lent to me before I became a businessman. When I was just a business boy. Now, I may not be the best cook, the best mountain climber, but I don't have anything. Now, I might not be the best mountain climber. I fall a lot. I hurt myself. I think that is the best way to learn.
I die a lot.
I've never actually won a hockey game, but I've been to games where other teams have won. Now, I've never actually won a hockey game, but I have been to games where other teams have won them. And this is something I recognized. The goalie. There was one time where I was in the country of Mongolia, rather flying over it. I was in first class and they didn't have the packet of crisps that I liked. And so I understand what it means to go without. I recently was in Mongolia, flying over it, looking down on it, and I could see all the poverty, even from that height. I was recently in Mongolia, flying over it, and even at that height, I could see the poverty. And I swore that day that I would dedicate my life to teaching middle-class people about certain kind of upper-class things. I recently was in Mongolia, flying over it, and looking down at the poverty that I could really see from that height. I decided, and I told myself, I'm going to teach a masterclass for people who have a lot of money. to never end up there. Mongolia, China, the Americas, they're all just words. They say that you have to have your right hand... they say in your right hand you must have a fork, in your left hand a knife. I'm going to tell you to break the rules. Just cutlery issues. Storytelling is a lot like eating crisps. You take one. You don't think much of it. You munch it. You eat it. You taste it. You taste the salt. It goes down. You gull it. You digest it. Stories also happen like that, kind of. When a rooster lays its eggs in the morning at dawn, not every one of them is going to be a chick. Not every one of them is going to succeed. Your stories, your mountain climbing, your hockey game must be something akin to the primal universal rooster at dawn, hatching away those eggs. It's just complete nonsense.
sa võid jälle selle fighter piloti juurde minna või noh, et sul on mingid mitu vaata lugu, mis praegu lähevad kokku.
Okay.
Aga noh, selle sa juba tegid.
Ma võin teha uuesti lihtsalt sama, aga nagu mingi teise asjaga. Nagu how to climb... Okay. All you need to climb a mountain is this.
Seda ka.
Nii loll.
Aga see võiks praegu meis näha seda pliiatsit enne seda
kaadrit. On jah.
Jah, et siis... Sorry, oot.
All you need to climb a mountain is this. The simple pen has been with us for 50, 60 years or so, but it has done so much more. Goats climb mountains, but how can we? This pen. In hotel management, storytelling is everything. What to wear, how to be around people, how to talk to people, how to socialize. None of these things matter. Trust your palate. Mä kokan se peale. Salt and pepper are there for a reason. Use them. Just something. Some say soy sauce is a alternative to ketchup. Some say it's madness to use soy sauce as an alternative to ketchup. I say, why not adventure? Why not try it? Sustainability is nothing more than a story that we tell themselves. Just can't quite. The way I write is very simple. I go to my cabin. Mõtlesin, ma ei tundnud midagi pähe, mis ma tegin seda. Storytelling, writing, filmmaking, rocket surgery, mountain climbing, hockey, books, fashion, theater, choreography. All those things have one simple item in common. When alcohol was first brewed by the ancient Egyptians, none of them knew that one day this would bring them joy. Interior design is often thought of as something mystical, something completely like not understandable. How do things and colors and different textures and materials work together? Well, I don't have the specific answer, but I have a few guesses. Writing seems like a mystery, and it is. It's unteachable. You either have it or you do not. You could learn it, though. You could also learn it. But anyways, it's funny. Writing is often thought of as being mysterious. Writing is often thought of as something mysterious. Writing is often thought of as something mysterious, something that is unknowable, even unteachable. Not that. No. It can be taught though. It can be. Can
be learned.
Yeah. Writing is often thought of as something unknowable, that you simply either have it or you don't. You can also you can teach it though, and you can learn it. Võisid üritada vaadata nagu keegi ütleks mulle kaamera taga nagu seda.
Minu arust esimene oli kõige parem.
I don't remember what I said though.
Jaa, aga ma arvan, et saad seda.
Okay.
Sest et see oli ootamatu, sest see tuli sulle endale ka.
Yeah. That's always the best.
Yeah.
What Nokia did to phones, I did to kitchen cookware. What Sony Ericsson did for phones, I will help you do for cooking. Ta ei usu ise üldse endasse. Acting is all about being present, not being distracted by ma ei tohi naerma hakata. I have to stay in the fucking moment. It's so annoying. I just find it myself so funny.
Yeah, it's hard.
Acting is all about being present, being with the person you're in the scene with, not being distracted by anything or the at the end of this class, you will not know how to skydive per se. There is a lot of physical things involved with skydiving. I cannot teach you those. There's a lot of physical things involved with skydiving. I can't teach you these, but I can talk about the theoretics of it.
Kui pane see pliiats käest ära?
Käib pinda?
Vist tõmbab tähelepanu.
There's a lot of physical things to do with dancing. I can't teach those. What I can tell you about is how it felt when I did it.
Kurat, sinna võiks mingi paus jääda pärast.
There's a lot of physical things when it comes to dancing. I can't teach you these. What I can tell you is how it felt when I did it. Painting is nothing more than colors, paper, a canvas, a brush, some talent, an idea for something, executing it, people liking it, marketing it. It's so bad. He's so bad at this. He's so useless. Let's try it again. Oh. Okay. Painting is nothing more than having some colors on a brush, a canvas, an empty paper, an idea of something to paint, some talent, being able to market yourself.
Seda võidki teha nii, et sa nagu cut'id nagu lihtsalt mingi poole pealt ära selle.
I'm just trying to remain. Painting is nothing more than having a blank canvas. Something to paint with, some colors. Even black and white is fine. Having some talent, an idea of what to paint as well, and how to do the shadows and everything. It's so bad. Alright, let's try again. Shadows and everything. That's funny. So useless. Alright. God, how do people do this in actual, like, having other people in the scene and shit? It's impossible. How did people not laugh all the time? It's so ridiculous. Alright. Being a painter is not that difficult. All you need is a blank canvas, some colors, talent, an idea of what you want to paint.
Keep it together.
Being a painter is not so difficult. So serious. Being a painter is not so difficult. All you need is a blank canvas, some colors, a brush, an idea of what you want to paint, a dog or a cow or landscape or anything, really, an idea. Then you need to execute it, which is a little bit harder. You need to know how to do the shadows, god damn it. So hard. I'm sorry. So võid pausile panna vahepeal, et ma canvas, a blank canvas, some paint brushes, or you can use your fingers as well. You need an idea, obviously, something to paint. Then you need to execute it. The shadows are hard, but also it's just kind of the geometrics of everything. Then you need luck, talent to be at the right moment in history and society. Just have the means to even do that or dedicate your life to it. And market yourself. Get your work into the right hands. Then hope that the audience likes it. And then you're kind of done. It's not difficult to become a world-class racing person, races cars. It's not difficult. If you dedicate your life to it, work hard at it, have talent, at the end of your life, or kind of in between there, you're probably really good. If I had played a lot of football as a kid, I played a lot of soccer, and worked hard at it every day, running down the pitch and scoring goals, and then got noticed by a talent scout, and just kind of dedicated my life to it, I could have done what David Beckham did. There are two types of people. The people who do their lives and go through every day being these types of grey people. Mice, you could say. And then there are people who bought this class. Right, what else do we have? Oh, I don't have anything. Oh yeah, I just have...
Masturbation.
Oh yeah. My name is Sir Matthias, and this is my masterclass. My name is Sir Matthias, and this is my masterclass. My name is Sir Matthias, and this is my masterclass. My name is Sir Mateus, and this is my masterclass.
Sorry. Masturbation.
This is Sir Mateus, and welcome to my masterclass. This is Sir Mateus, and my name is Sir Mateus, and this is my masterclass. If you want to become a better writer, artist, creative person, athlete, Olympian, this is not the class for that. I will teach you how to communicate. If you want to become an artist, an Olympian, an athlete, an actor, a composer, a painter, a craftsman, a writer, this is not the masterclass for that. I will teach you how to communicate your ideas effectively. Some people consider Ernest Hemingway a good writer. Well, he's not. Some people consider Ernest Hemingway a great or even good writer. Well, he's really not. He's when you think of the simple craft of painting your room, it's kind of similar to what a painter does in terms of using a brush and colors. Cooking. What is it? What is cooking if not writing? God damn it. What is cooking if not writing? You're using bits of meat, which could be words. It's so obvious that he's making it up. Like, it's so obvious. What is writing if not cooking? No, wait. What is cooking if not writing? Bits of meat, the words, the saucepan. Let's try again. What is writing if not cooking? Bits of meat, the words. God,
What is cooking?
What is cooking if not writing? Yeah, sorry. What is cooking if not writing? The bits of meat that you use are the words. The saucepan. It's the blank page. Fuck! I can't get over this. This is too funny. What is cooking if not writing? The bits of meat you use are the words. The little saucepan is the... What is cooking if not writing? The little bits of meat is the words you use. What is cooking if not writing? The little bits. God. If cooking isn't like writing... Wait.
What?
If cooking is not if cooking is not like writing, then I don't want to live in this world. I don't know. Let's try it again. Oh God, why is this so difficult? There are a lot of similarities between cooking and writing. The little bits of meat you use are like the words. The little saucepan is like the blank page. Maybe you put some tomatoes in there, some mushrooms, which could be like the semicolon. Fuck! So hard to say it. Ugh. There are a lot of similarities between cooking and writing. The words you use could be like the tiny bits of meat. The saucepan is the blank page. In a lot of ways, cooking and writing are similar. The saucepan that you use is the blank page, the bits of meat, the words, the tomatoes. Fuck. In a lot of ways, cooking and writing are similar. The saucepan that you use is the white plank. No, it's not such. In a lot of ways, cooking and writing are similar. The saucepan that you use is the blank page, the bits of meat, the words. Tomatoes and other stuff can be like the colon. In a lot of in a lot of ways, cooking and writing are similar. The saucepan that you use can be the blank page, the bits of meat, the words. The tomatoes and other stuff like that can be like the commas or the periods. What is the sauce, if not subtext maybe, or something like that, theme? At the end of it, you'll have a stew, but you'll also have a book. Fuck, so close.
Mulle meeldis see what is cooking if not writing. See mulle väga meeldis.
Then puhtamalt veel. What is cooking if not writing? What is cooking if not writing? What is cooking if not writing? Formula 1 driving. I don't know much about that. What I do know about is sitting down, steering. There's a lot of physicality that goes into swimming. The human body moves through the water in a very particular way. I can't teach you that. Creak. When Pringles first came up with their slogan, once you pop, you can't stop, it was by accident. It was nothing more than mere chance that led them to accidentally put those words in order. Nobody wanted it, nobody liked it, but there's a reason it stuck around. I don't know. No, I'm running out of ideas. I've watched quite a lot of movies last year. I've watched quite a lot of movies last year. A lot of people have called this masterclass a work of ego or vanity, that I just want to see my legacy out there, even though I don't have one. I can see where they're coming from. Surviving in the Arctic is a lot like storytelling. What is the most important thing about surviving in the Arctic desert? Communication. Fuck. Heat. Heat is useful. Anything else? Look, I can't teach you how to write or make movies or be an astronaut or conquer fear or be a painter or an artist or cook. But I can tell you how to communicate with other people. It's easier than the things I just mentioned. Communication really is key. Most of it is communication. Writing is communication. Painting is communication. Being an astronaut, communication. Like fighting a bear. Most things in life are communication. Painting, filmmaking, acting is definitely communication. Fighting a bear. It's fairly easy to act, to make movies and paint in your day life. It's simple. But what if there are bears? I will not teach you over this masterclass on how to code. That would be silly. There's no way. I don't know. I'm running out of things. What else is there? You're kind of done as well. Yeah. Let's be
ma
done.
vist värisen suht palju juba ja
Okay.
ma arvan, et päris